Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. If you're new here, welcome. This is where I discuss crafting projects, my ADHD brain, doing all the things, putting all the things down, never finishing anything, um, going off on random tangents, forgetting things. Yep. There's dogs. They interrupt me sometimes. There's one right there panting. It's really annoying. But at least he's not attacking Benny, my other dog. Right? Right. They need a groomer. Our groomer retired. I need a new groomer. They look rough. Mostly Theo looks rough. He looks like a teddy bear attacked him. Anyway, hi. I have lots to show you because DFW Fiberfest was this past weekend and I picked up a few things. However, it's nowhere near how much I normally pick up because I was trying to be good because Rhinebeck, which I don't even want to go to anymore. I'm just not in the mood, but I paid for it, so I kind of have to go or it's a waste of money. Anyways, finished object. This is the cowl I was making for my cousin. It's the Skyscraper Windows Cowl by Miss Babs Yarn. It's a free pattern. I probably should have taken it off the blocking mat sooner because now there's a crease in it, but whatever. Like, I knew how to avoid the creases on the sides, but I wasn't sure how to avoid the crease on the thing because it's a tube, right? Anyways, that'll block right out. No. If you couldn't tell, it's spin cycle. It's hard to tell. There is a little color differentiation in there. It goes light to dark a little bit. You can kind of see it. Hopefully she'll like it. I don't know. The black is a cashmere merino blend. It's pashmina. I think it's cashmere merino silk. Oh wait, I have a tag. I think. Yes. Pashmina. Here we go. Pashmina Nocturne is blue. Onyx. Onyx. I don't remember what the pink is. Whatever, it's spin cycle something. Where's the thing? Yes, merino cashmere silk. Okay, so the black is merino cashmere silk. The pink is just regular merino. They're super wash. Apparently you can wash pashmina in the washing machine. I'm going to advise her to not. I think I've mentioned it. She's knit worthy, but I don't know if she's like, I'm going to wash this the normal way, knit worthy. So she can technically machine wash this. Please don't put it in the dryer. I don't know. I worry about the cashmere content, really. This is my first time grafting a tube. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it too, can't you? Right here. Yeah, it's a little, but I don't think it's super noticeable. I don't think she'll care. She's more fashionable than I am. I'm jeans and t-shirt girl. I'm in my moo life stage right now. I am loving the moo-moos. Gonna wear them all. I'm on the hunt for Halloween ones right now because this is so comfortable. I think it was like $16 on Amazon. I bought 2 of them just to try them out. Yes, please. My only thing is I want more breathable fabric. I don't know. I don't think this is cotton. I don't know what this is, but it's not super breathable. I want breathable. And yeah, I'm gonna wear them all the time. I don't know where my grandma got hers, but I need all of them. Just gonna wear this all the rest of my life. And jeans and t-shirts. That's like my new fashion statement. Anyways, caftans. So yeah, my cousin is super fashionable. She keeps up on all the things I don't. Hopefully she will like this. I kind of wish I had done the whole like twist in it to give it something because it's very plain. But I don't know. Hopefully she'll like it. It's in her favorite colors. I need to mail this today. So I'm going to set this aside so I can mail it. Yes. That's my finished object. My work's in progress. I have started a new blanket project because I don't have 5 sitting around the house. I started the, are you trying to get in my lap? What are you doing? Come on, you're coming. Lay down. All the way, dude. All the way. What are we doing? Need a haircut. Oh, there you go. You're gonna be warm. I am making the Knit Picks Hue Shift Afghan. I was planning on modifying this a bit and playing around with it and maybe doing it as color work. And, you know, I'm just something simple while I'm watching TV, right? That's the game plan. That'll get it finished. So I'm mostly sticking to the pattern. I have changed my mitered square a little bit. Because, you know, regular mitered square, whatever. Knit, right? I've changed it to where I purl on the wrong side for the ridge, so it sticks up a little bit more. I was gonna use, sir. I was gonna use 16 colors, but then I changed my mind once all the yarn was in my face and I could see how the colors played against each other. So now I'm back to using 10, which is what the pattern calls for. I bought the jewel set, which is this one, right? And I like this, right? But then there's the rainbow set, and I like that. There's just too much yellow in it. So I had bought the yellows and the reds. Well, the red came with it. I bought like a yellow and like a pinky color, and I did not like them in the whole scheme of the things. Like, I bought all the colors in the rainbow blanket and all the colors in the jewel blanket so I could mix and match and make a bigger blanket with all of the rainbow, but I don't like the way the colors played with each other. So we're back to mostly this with pinkish orange in. So I have to sneeze. Anyways, so I'm making this. Okay. I added, I modified it quite a bit. Okay. I switched out some colors. I was like, I'm just going to follow the colors in it. No, I switched out a couple. All right. So I switched out some of the greens. Yeah. All right. Which colors did I take out? Hold on. Y'all don't care, but I want to tell you. All right. So I took out the rouge, which was a pink, a very pretty pink. It just didn't mesh well with the other colors. And I took out the red because it was too bright. And I replaced those with a teal and a dark teal. So I replaced those two colors. And then I replaced one of these greens. I don't know, whatever. I mean, I'll show you the colors I'm using. That's just easier. These colors, these are my greens and blues, right? Okay. And then these colors. I do wish there was a yellow in here, but there is not a yellow in this yarn line that I like. So this will be the only yellow leaning color in there. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, I started it. I feel like I had decided this was going to be a long-term project for me, but I think if I do like 2 squares a day, I might be finished this by December, right? There's 100 squares, y'all. I've done this many. So the thing that I changed is I made this more prominent, this line here, so it sticks up more. So in the regular mitered square, you just knit. When you're doing the wrong side, I do a purl on that side to make it stick out more. So it's raised and pretty. And the reason I need that to stick out more is because in the pattern, you see all the ridges, they change directions. So what you do is you do it's like a cozy memory blanket, okay? You do a couple sections of cozy memory blanket and then you put them together in a certain way so that the ridges go opposite directions and it creates a cool pattern on the blanket. Okay. I was hoping there was a better picture in here so you could see the ridges. You can't really see them that great in this book. Maybe you can here. So you look at this. No, that's not a good picture either. I'll pop in a picture so you guys can see how it looks. It's like a big X in the middle. It goes out like that. I think it looks cool. I want to make it. There we go. I just wish I had more colors. I mean, I'm sure I could use something other than the Knit Picks yarn to add extra colors, but I've already started, so screw it. Like, working on that. And then the rest of this is acquisition related. I also have 2 sock whips that I'm working on. I'll show those to you if you want. They're in a bag that I bought at DFW Fiber Fest. So let's do the gifting of the pumpkin, and then I'll show you the sock whips and my acquisitions. And then I'll go have my coffee and get ready for pottery class. Oh, and I have Henry. Let me show you Henry, then I'll show you the pumpkin. Okay, so far. You guys remember Henry? Henry the, is he a crow or a raven? He's a raven. Henry, you guys remember Henry? Okay, I started Henry. Thank you for everybody that was like, UK terms, be careful. If you are buying a Toft UK dealie and you see that on it, it's written in US terms. I looked at it, I was like, this looks right. So yeah, it's in their little thingy, but yeah, if it's got the flag on it, it's in US terms. I have a body. Nope. And a partial foot. I'm still working on the toes. The toes are tedious. Okay, really tiny. So Henry. That's where Henry's at right now. He's on a break. Doing crochet, like, makes my hands hurt. So calm down. I'm okay. Put that back in there so I don't lose the instructions. Oh my God, can't reach. Okay. Having a day. And then after all of that, I'm going to show you something that I forgot to show you last episode. It was a lovely order that I placed from Andy, the Knotty Knittress, and or Andy the Knittress, who owns Knotty Knittress. I get them mixed up, sorry. But I had ordered some bobbins from her and she sent some extra goodies and I wanted to show you guys those and I forgot. So I brought that in here. Don't let me forget. Okay, let's get into the things. Okay, I was originally not going to go to Fiberfest. However, what's her name? Stephanie Lotvin? Stephanie Lotvin? Is that right? I think it's right. Do I have the book in here? I do. Stephanie Lotvin. I'm glad I got that right. Okay, so you guys, I'm sure, have seen the Bright Axis tee, which is the whole reason I bought this book, and now it's available to people that didn't buy the book, and I asked if they would give a discount or something to people that can prove that they own the book, so they didn't have to buy the pattern again to get it on Ravelry, and they never responded to me, and I'm a little annoyed about that, but it's fine. Where is it? It's in this book. Oh my God. What the heck? Did I pass it? Okay. You guys are all familiar with this, right? Yes. Okay. They came out with the DK version this month. So I was like, ooh, DK, it'll be done quicker. Because I've had that set aside for forever. You know, it's right here. I've had it set aside for forever. Like, I'm going to make the Bright Axis tee. I'm going to use the Pink Floyd yarn and some black yarn from Black Sheep Dye Works. And I was super stoked about it. And it's been sitting in this bag ever since I bought this book. If you guys aren't familiar with the book, this is Knit Happy with Self-Striping Yarn. There's a lot of cute stuff in here. Yeah. That eventually I might make. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this has been sitting in my project bin for a real long time. And this is probably going to sit in my project bin for a real long time. Anyways, I decided I wanted to make the DK version. So I went back to DFW Fiberfest this year with the goal of getting some DK self-striping yarn from Mustache Yarns, because I love, you guys know, I have an entire bin of Mustache Yarns. And what was the other goal? To look at fiber, just to look at fiber. And you know, I don't think Gritty Knits was there this year because I didn't see them. Yeah, I didn't see them. If they were there and I missed them, I'm kind of sad about it. But you know what, you guys? I didn't buy any fiber. I didn't see anything I wanted. I have too much fiber already. And I haven't felt like there was so much dust on my spinning wheel. Anyways, I went to Mustache Yarns and I got to talking to Stacy, who does Mustache Yarns, and I bought a lot of self-striping yarn at DFW Fairs. And a new bag. All right, so you guys are familiar with the Godzilla bag that I love, and the Ghastly's bag that I got last year, and this year I got the Beetlejuice bag. The Beetlejuice bag. It's super cool. So the front flap is the cover of the handbook for the recently deceased. And when you open it, you get a sandworm. Boom. Isn't that cool? And in the pocket is just Beetlejuice fabric. And the inside is just, you know, the same color as the cover of the book. It's very cute. It was so kitschy, I had to get it. Anyways, so I got that, and there was a tote bag that I had seen on the Instagram. And I was like, I want it, but I don't need it, you know? And they had it, and I picked it up. And I was like, no, I said I wasn't going to buy anything at Fiberfest because I'm going to Rhinebeck. So I'm just going to get the Beetlejuice bag and go about my day. And then I went home, and then I was like, man, I really want that dog bag. So I went back to DFW Fiberfest, and it was gone. But it had a tote. Okay. So anyways, I got this one. Where is he? Is he a schnauzer? It's so freaking cute. Love it. New sock bag. Okay. So these fold down to little thingamajigs. I haven't quite, I never do this with my bags, even though it's a thing. Anyways, they fold down like that. It's cute. It's got little snaps inside, so you can put the things on both sides. It's got pockets. I always say pockets because Lord of the Rings got them. It's got pockets. It's very cute. I love this bag. I wish I had a tote, but it's fine. This'll do. This'll do. It's got the print on it. This'll do. And my current whips. I think you guys might remember I bought this yarn during Yarn Crawl. This is Windy Rome Fusion 4-ply sock yarn. I got it because it looks rainbow, but it's blue throughout. Like there's a strand of blue throughout, which I love the idea of, and it's giving me spinning vibes, okay? But I don't like them. It's like color blocking. I thought it was like self-striping. It's like color blocking. So, I mean, it's striping, but it's big blocks. And I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm going to finish these because they're going to be house socks. I just stopped working on them because this is that scratchy, rusticy wool, and I'm not a big fan of working with it. And usually it's itchy, but this is going on my feet, so it's not a big deal. I'll finish these eventually. And then I felt like making self-striping yarn when I got home, like some socks. Making self-striping yarn. I do plan to do that at one point. Well, I have done it. I plan to do more at one point. But I wanted to knit some self-striping socks because that's usually my go-to for keeping my hands busy. And so I am knitting these. I could not find this maker anymore. I don't think they do stuff anymore. It was very sad because I was like, oh, I really like this yarn. Let me go see what other colorways they have. And they were gone. This is Lollipop yarn. And this colorway is called Lollygag. And it's cool because it's rainbow, but it's like a speckly rainbow. I really like it. I did not intentionally choose rainbow. I forgot that this was a rainbow colorway when I picked it up. I was like, oh, these colors look interesting. I didn't realize. Anyways, that's what I'm working on in my bag. Okay. All right. The haul. Ready? Okay, so one of my other goals, since I'm going to go to see Mustache Yarns anyways, I'm going to get the yarn for the Bright Axis Tee DK, and I want to see if they have any more worsted, because I have some worsted in the other room that I plan to weave with. So I was going to see if they had any more. She didn't have any worsted, but she did have Intergalactic on DK, and I'm going to weave with this, so I picked that up. I needed more. She only had 2. I want 2 more. So I might have to change my plan a little bit with the weaving. Maybe I'll throw in some solids, either in the colors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with my weaving plan because I needed 4 of these and she only had 2. But anyway, it's fine. Got those. Okay, and this is Equinox. This is going to be for the Bright Axis Tee because rainbows. And what am I going to pair it with? What do you think? Yes, black. Okay, so I still have some Plucky Legacy DK left over, which is what I made my Knit Pearl repeat sweater out of, and I love it. But I think I need to pick up one more skein. However, it's on hold because my I had my physical and all that good stuff last week, and there were some not great things involved in that. And there was also a kind of traumatic doctor's appointment with my OB, which I'm not even going to go into, but I need to lose a bunch of weight to get myself right. And so I can't cast on any garments, or I don't want to cast on any garments that might be too oversized. Yeah. So this is gonna go into the project bin. Maybe it won't sit for years. We'll see what happens. So yeah, no garment knitting for the near future. So what I plan to do as far as my knitting goes is I'm going to work on the garments I have that are whips, just so they're finished. And we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm not going to get bummed out again. Okay. Then I got a new colorway, which, by the way, she's doing a DFW DESTASH sale right now. And I think they're 10 to 15% off. I don't know if they have any more left. But this is the new colorway Smaug. Lord of the Rings. Very cool, right? Isn't that pretty? Look at it. It's so pretty. I wanted to cast this on, but I needed to show it to you first. So, you see it? Now I can cast this on next. Okay. Then I got Martian Rainbow, which I already have, but I have it on worsted. So I got some sock for socks. And then I got the DFW Fiberfest special colorway. This is Fiberfest Frolic Rainbows. It's very cool. Okay, and then since I was there, I walked around. And I came across some people that I follow on Instagram, Moonlit Yarns, and they had some sweater samples. They're green. Okay, I was gonna get the green, but then I realized it's very similar to the green that I dye, even with the black over, what do you call it, black glazing that you do on it. So it looks very similar to my own yarn. So I didn't get that one because I was like, I do that, right? Nothing against them, but I was just like, I do that. I don't need to buy theirs. So I could do it at home. I actually have a skein of it somewhere. It's probably in another room. Anyways, but then they had this black purpley crow feather looking one, and I was just like, I need that in my life. I like the way it was pulling as it knit. And I was worried that this wouldn't be enough for me because, you know, I'm chubby. But now with the whole weight loss requirement, It will be. Look, doesn't it look like crow feathers? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? I mean, I also dye a similar colorway, but it's fine because I'm not dyeing right now. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I also thought about redoing the Lucia, that snake sweater that I made that I love. But, you know, with the weight loss, I'll probably be able to wear that again. But I thought about making another one with that and then having like a silver snake at the top. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what pattern this is going to go. I don't know. I was just like, I need that in my life. So it's in my life now and it's going to go in the stash. Yes. Okay. And then, if you guys remember, I did a gifting of white birch fibers. I did a gifting of their self-striping rainbow yarn that had the clouds in between. You guys remember that? Anyways, they were there. I didn't know they were going to be there. So that's some more rainbow yarn. Yeah, isn't it pretty? This is rainbow self-striping in yak merino. Yes, please. Got that. Did I tell you guys what color? I'm sorry. This is Rainbow Witch. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, I should tell you guys what this one is too, huh? Moonlit Yarns. Okay, this is Shade Shifter. Shade Shifter. Okay. So pretty. Okay. And then I got Opposites Attract. Self-striping. For some mismatched socks. I think it'll be really cool. And then I got, this was so expensive. 652 yards. This was so expensive. What was I thinking? Anyways, sorry. What was I thinking? There's no colorway on it. I just thought it was really pretty. This was like 100 and something, you guys. It's 150 grams. Oh, it's yak silk. Okay. I'm an impulse shopper, in case y'all didn't know that. If you're new here, I'm very impulsive with my shopping. It's like, oh, I want that. And then I get home and I'm like, why did I do that to myself? So this is one of those cases where I'm like, why did I do that to myself? This is so expensive. But it is yak silk and it's dyed in a gradient and I didn't have to dye it. So what am I going to, I'm probably going to weave with it if I'm being honest. It's fun. It's fine. Contributing to the maker community, right? All right. And then 316 Dye Studio was there, which is where I thought I would buy fiber, but they had similar colors that I already have of theirs. So I got a dye kit. This is the Knit and Bloom Eco Printing Kit. I got the bamboo sock. There's merino sock, bamboo sock, or not merino sock. What was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. Maybe it was cotton. I don't know. They had two different sock ones. One of them was bamboo. Okay. And then they had bandana. But yeah, I got the bamboo sock. And they have classes where they do the dyeing, but I never take the classes because I never know if my head's gonna hurt, so I don't want to schedule myself to do the things. Instructions. So I've got a pair of bamboo socks, right? How do they know what size sock you need? I didn't even think about that. Are these just stretchy socks? I guess. I mean, yeah, okay. Anyways, got socks. And then it comes with flowers for you to dye with. That's fun. And the twine to tie them up. And then there's a little card in here that has a thing you scan for the instructions, and there's instructional videos if you need them. I just thought it would be a really fun thing to do. Am I actually going to dye these socks? I don't know. I have some sock blanks. I don't know. I just wanted the flowers. Dye with the flowers. Anyways, I just thought this would be fun. I also have a plant dye kit in that closet somewhere. So, hey man. It'll be fun. And then, you guys remember the quilt I made? This fabric is in the quilt. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I have a quilt with that fabric. And then I saw the inside fabric and I was like, huh. Because I'm out of that fabric. Maybe I should buy this bag. So I did. So yeah, I have a quilt. This bag matches my quilt. And the inside fabric. Yeah. Yeah. And I have needle minders that match this. What? I love when things match. So yeah, I bought a bag. This is from Fox and Socks Crafting. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so that bag. And that, my friends, I think is my haul. I got some stickers from Cerulean Orchid, but I think they changed their name. Yarnie something. Oh my god, I forgot. I'll pop in a picture of the stickers. I put them somewhere. Yeah. Oh, and I got this sticker at Mustache Yarns. Okay. So yeah, I got those. That's it. That's my haul. That's my haul. That's all the stuff I bought. Andy stuff. Okay. There's something else I was going to show you guys and I forgot what it was. Is it in here? No. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. I was watching the Instagram and there was a woman making a square quilt. A square jelly roll quilt, and all she did is she sewed the sections together and cut them up into 4 different squares and turned them, 2 squares. She cut them into 2 squares and then she cut those squares into triangles and then pointed them towards each other, and it looked really freaking cool. So I already had jelly rolls, but I got a new jelly roll because I found it and I thought it would be perfect for my spinning chair because it is the Pearl collection from Ruby Star Society. If you guys don't remember what that is, I'm sure you've seen this fabric somewhere. It's this collection, which is kind of hard to find now. I have some fabric from it. I have the blacks, of course I do, the black and the teals, but I didn't have a lot of the other fabrics. So I'm gonna make a jelly roll quilt with that collection, and I am super stoked about it. And then I have more fabrics that are maker themed, like they have like sewing stuff on them, or you know, fabric-y stuff. I don't know. Anyways, crafty stuff. Or yarn balls on them or whatever. So if I want to make it a little bit bigger, I can. I'm gonna play with this. So yeah, I'm gonna make a jelly roll quilt as soon as I unbury my sewing machine. So I wanted to show that to you guys. Did I do the drawing? You guys. Let's do it. Ready? Okay. I'm gonna have to go back through and edit this like, oh yeah, I did do it, but I don't think I did. Okay. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Blaze 24. Didn't I just send you something? I think I did. Anyways, hi, you get some more stuff. Are you excited? Be excited. Okay. Okay. Was that it? Andy's stuff. That's it, right? That's it. Okay. I have not had the coffee yet. It is early. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't have a bobbin in here. Dang it. It's hard to show you without having a bobbin. It might fit on my finger. We'll see. All right. So I have an electric eel wheel 6, and they came out with a thing where you can have separate bobbins. And I also follow a blogger called Craft Me Happy, and they had made their own, but now you can get the file and get it printed for yourselves. And try to put this together. Takes me a minute, sorry. 2. And you guys are like, we can't see anything. I know. I was not prepared. Well, I was prepared, but not completely prepared. We'll say that. Oh my God. All right. So this particular one, I think there's 2 different files you can get. There's one you can get where you build the whole thing as a single bobbin. And then there's the one where you can build attachments for bobbins that already exist. And I have a crap ton of electric eel wheel bobbins. So basically, if I had one in here, you would take an electric eel wheel bobbin, slide these on it, and then you could spin and do all of your 3 plies on one bobbin. And then when you're plying, you're just plying together, right? Isn't that cool? I think this is cool. I think this would be good for like sampling the things. I just think it's fun. So Andy made me these. So yeah, if I had a regular bobbin, you just put this on their regular bobbin. And then there's these little bitty things that you make, like attach in between these to make this stand still so they don't spin independently. But I can't seem to get these to work, but it might just be me because I'm me. So yeah, I got Andy to print these for me, and I got 3 of them. So I got this color, this color, this color. She knows me. And then she threw in extras. So let me show you the extras. Get these out of the way. She printed me a Turkish spindle. So, got a new Turkish spindle. Me, Knitty Knotty. Brain. Work for me. I know what I'm doing. Here we go. Knitty Knotty. Some tea. A Diz. Stickers. Stitch the day away. Wasn't that nice? Cool to have friends. Okay. Not just because they give you stuff, but like, you know, your friends are fun and thoughtful, and, you know, if you listen to people, get to know them a little bit. Like, everybody knows me, like, oh, Tammy likes Black Rainbow. Yes, she does. Black Rainbow and Schnauzers. That's my thing. And if I'm ever able to get one, Irish Wolfhounds. I also like cats. Did you guys know that? But I keep getting dogs that can't be around cats. But, you know, not wishing anything bad on my boys. Once they're gone, getting another cat. Yes. I think that was it. I think that was everything. Was that everything? Okay, what are you guys up to? What are you reading? What are you watching? I went to Costco because I renewed my membership the other day, and I got this fun horror book collection because I've read these, but, you know, they're not on my bookcase. Well, Dracula is. And Frankenstein is. But it's got the Brothers Grimm, 101 Fairy Tales. Is that all of them? I can't remember how many they've done. I've actually never read the Grimm fairy tales, like, you know, the real ones. So that might be fun. There's a book in here called Classic Horror Tales. I don't know what that is. Dracula, Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Other Tales, Frankenstein, Selected Works of Edgar Allan Poe. I have Poe. I have complete Poe. I wonder what classic horror is. Should we open it? Let's find out. Y'all don't care. I'm just sitting here wasting time, waiting for my battery to run out on my phone. But I also got it because it's cool. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, look at the end papers. Aren't those cool? Love them. All right. Classic Horror Tales. Look at that. It's pretty. They're pretty. I like things that are pretty and that match. Oh, hey, Algernon Blackwood. Aquila introduced me to Algernon Blackwood. There's a really cool stories. Dracula's Guest, Telltale Heart, Arthur Conan Doyle, Nathaniel Hawthorne, William Polidori, or John William Polidori, M.R. James, Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay. Oh, that's the story. The Willows by Algernon Blackwood. But there's another story in here called The Man Who Found Out. Oh, I'm curious. More Edgar Allan Poe, a little bit of Lovecraft. Charles Dickens? Really? Oh, cool. Okay. I don't read a lot of Lovecraft, even though I love the influence they've had on the horror industry. He's kind of racist. Well, not kind of. He's pretty racist. So I can't get into it reading. I'll watch movies inspired by and whatnot. But yeah, I can't. It sucks because it ruins the enjoyment because he's a decent writer. Yeah. I think that might be it. Showed you Henry. Showed you Andy stuff. Showed you the yarn. Oh, the minis. Okay, last thing. I think I have one more to go. And I have one postcard I can't find, but this one might end up being a gifting because it's not my vibe. Hold on, it's kind of squished. There we go. Yeah, this was not my vibe so much. Greetings from Egypt. A little too bright for me. Just y'all know. It's a little too meh. No offense to them whatsoever. They're dyed beautifully. They match the cards. They're great. It's just not my color interest. They're pretty. Just not my vibe. And the stitch marker kind of looks like sandstone a little bit. It's got a little gold glitter in it. Pretty. Okay, that's it. Talk to you guys next time. I'm going to go have coffee, pack up that cowl for my cousin, and get ready for pottery class. Have a good day, or a good week, or a good 2 weeks, however long till we talk again. Bye.